What's up, world? Welcome back to Charge the Game podcast. Diana Taurasi injured lower leg, may be missing Team USA Olympics, Paris Olympics. And I think that there's a huge chance that Kaylin Clark could get in this situation. Though I have mixed feelings about it since she was snubbed in the first place, I do think that this is a moment that the WNBA could potentially have a second chance. Will they give in to the angry women who do not want Kaylin Clark on this roster, or will they do the smart thing and capitalize off of the momentum? Let's get into this clip, but first make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel and like the video. Let's go. All right, guys, so I saw this report flash up on my phone. Diana Taurasi injury could open 2024 Olympics path for Kaylin Clark. All right, let's get into it. Now, you guys know that, Diana Taurasi has been hushed. She has been silenced by Kaylin Clark with that Fevers Mercury matchup, and Kaylin Clark emerged victorious. I do like the fact that Diana Taurasi was showing her a little bit of love on the court. We don't see too many veterans do that, but let's just get into this and see exactly what's going on, guys, because I'm new to this situation. This article from New York Post goes on to say, with the 2024 Olympics set to begin later this month, the status of one of Team USA's biggest star women's basketball players may be in jeopardy. A leg injury has sidelined six-time Olympian. She has been in the league for a minute, guys. She's on her LeBron James shit, looks like. But anyway, six-time Olympian Diana Taurasi from the last three of Phoenix Mercury last four games, and she will miss Friday's clash against Kaylin Clark in the Indiana Fever. And I'm going to tell you guys, I think Diana Taurasi knows when to, wave that white flag. I mean, because if you got a leg injury, you definitely don't want to be on the court trying to keep up with Kaylin Clark. And you definitely don't want a pathetic excuse if Kaylin Clark gets 30 or hangs 40 over your head, because you will be mocked. And I think that she's starting to realize that the Kaylin Clark effect is very serious, and these fans, including myself, we will go at you. But the 42-year-old has maintained her steady production in 2024, averaging 16.6 points, 4.7 rebounds, and 2.6 assists per game. Now, I will say this, guys, Diana Taurasi, she's a decent basketball player. I think that it's a power struggle for her. There's a new kid on the block, and she doesn't want to relinquish that momentum, that popularity. You guys got to think, man, like, there isn't too much more going for a lot of these women off the court. A lot of these women who are literally waived out of the WNBA, they have no backup plan. That's why all of the anger towards Kaylin Clark is serious, because, she's bringing a new light to the game that's going to put all of them under a microscope. And eventually all of these teams are going to want a Kaylin Clark on their team. I don't know if most of these teams have that type of setup, but obviously there are new fans to this game, and the game is growing at a rapid rate for them. But I think, if I'm being honest, guys, I don't even see Diana Taurasi coming off of this position, especially to Kaylin Clark. If anything, she's going to give it to a veteran. I feel like she would literally say, hey, by any means, if Angel Reese can't come, then neither should Kaylin Clark. I just feel like that's going to be the consensus. You know what, guys? I think that they will probably want Angel Reese over Kaylin Clark simply because they're attracted to her. Let's be honest. They want to scissor her. The coaches do too. And I think that because she's been an advocate for the veterans and kissing their ass, that they would prefer her over Kaylin Clark. I bet you if Kaylin Clark came into the WNBA and all of these veterans, which she is respectfully, she is just not an ass kisser. If she praised the ground that they walked on, took her bumps and bruises and kissed their ass, then she will probably be on this Olympic roster. But because you have so many entanglements going on, with the coaches, the players on other teams, it can get very mucky. It goes on to say it's unclear whether the injury will impact Rossi's status for the Olympics, but should not be unable to head to Paris. See, that could be the open door for Clark, who was not selected for the primary roster but named an alternate. So guess what, guys? I'm telling you guys, going to the Olympics, even if you're not playing basketball, you just kind of want to be seen. And I just don't think that Diana Taurasi is willing to come off of that. This is something that she lives for. She loves these moments. You get to meet other celebrities, other athletes from all over the world. You want to be cool. You want to be with the men's basketball. You want to team up with them, hang out with them. You want to do all of that type of stuff. And I just don't see, like, think about it, guys. What would she do at home? Sit around and take morning interviews? That's pretty boring. She's going to want to be in the mix. She's going to want to be in the mix. We already know that Angel Reese is going to be there. Maybe they're setting it up for her to come through the back door. I don't know, man. It goes on to say Casey Wasserman, president of 2028 Olympic Organization Committee in Los Angeles, said that Clark being left off was a missed opportunity because she clearly is a generational talent at the time when the world was ready for it. Who is Casey Wasserman? We need to get her into the WNBA commissioner setting. Maybe we can veto Kathy Engelberg, whatever her name is. Get her out of there, because clearly this woman knows what's best for the WNBA. How could you guys miss this opportunity? And at the height of the Rookie of the Year debate, so controversial right now, you definitely just want Kaylin Clark's present. Now, let me ask you guys this. If Diana Taurasi is there, and she isn't able to play, what would be the difference of Kaylin Clark being there and not being able to play? Because that was the big deal. Diana Taurasi, all of these veteran WNBA players, they were. If Kaylin Clark comes, all she's going to do is sit down. Well, damn, if Diana Taurasi at 42 is going to do that, why not have Kaylin? At least if things get tough, you have a Kaylin Clark there. And you guys better not lose this damn Team USA shit. If you guys lose, be prepared for the backlash. Be prepared for Jason Whitlock to go in on y'all. Be prepared for all of these sports shows to show you guys why you guys are going to regret and miss this opportunity, man. So anyway, it goes on to say Turasi herself addressed Clark's exclusion, citing a learning curve at a higher level. That's funny because it looks like she beat you when you guys matched up. So I mean, hey, maybe there's another type of learning curve that you are insinuating. But the game of basketball is all about evolving. It's all about getting comfortable with your surroundings. College basketball is much different than the WNBA than it is overseas. It's funny that you say that, Diana Taurasi, because this is the same girl who came from college, Kaylin Clark, came from college just like Aaliyah Boston and any of those previous draft picks before she got there to the Indiana Fever. And this girl's college basketball game transitioned so much that it has the Indiana Fever in the playoffs. Make it make sense. Hypocrites contradicting the fuck out of everything that they have to say, because at the end of the day, it's pure jealousy. You're better off just saying we don't want her on the roster, because anything that these butch veterans say, I can refute very, very easily, guys. I can refute this very easily. Look, evolving, man, get out of here, dude. Like, they'll say anything. They'll say anything but the obvious. And the obvious is that they are jealous, guys. And I'm not really, I don't really want to weigh in too much more on that. The American women's hoops icon had also been critical of Clark's during the pre-draft process, saying that reality is coming. Oh yeah, reality came that Sunday. You fell before her and submitted to her as she whooped you in the Phoenix Mercury with a 7-foot damn near Brittany Griner, and Kaylin Clark surpassed you. She showed you what reality looks like up close in person. She showed you that, guys. However, Turasi employed a different tone following the Mercury's 88-82 loss to the Fever on June 30th. It's amazing what Kaylin's been able to do in her short career so far. It's been nothing short of remarkable. What she's done for the game has been pretty incredible. And that momentum coming out of college, eyes on you for 4 years straight. That is the truth, guys. And you see, like I told you guys at the beginning of the video, I do appreciate Diana Taurasi kind of giving her a little veteran OG love here, man. You got to make it tough on her, you know what I'm saying? But you can also respect that reality came. Okay, guys, reality definitely came. And Diana Taurasi had to change the tone. She saw it up close in person and said, I'm a believer now. Sometimes you got to take these women to the lake of Kaylin Clark, and you gotta baptize them, right? And when you baptize them in that Kaylin Clark lake, they emerge new, full of life, and they believe. All jokes aside, man, I hope that Kaylin Clark can get some type of coverage with Team USA. if I'm her, yes, my ego is a little fractured. Maybe I want to stay home and recover. Maybe I don't even want to show up for you guys since you left me off in the first place. But I'm hoping that Kaylin Clark is open to these opportunities. I hope that her PR team is going to give her the green light and encourage her if she gets the opportunity to participate. So you guys let me know what y'all think about this Diana Taurasi injury. Could this prevail? Could this open up doors for Kaylin Clark? And imagine what it's going to do for the WNBA Olympic ratings. Nobody's really going to watch the men's basketball like that. And that speaks volumes to the Kaylin Clark effect. But you put her on this team, you guys just watch. Thank you guys for watching the video. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. See you guys next time. Peace.
Yeah.